Just make sure that my stream comes up. Otherwise I'll be talking to myself, which... Okay, I do a lot anyway, but I don't want people knowing that, so... Let's just make sure we are online and good to go, and I think we are. So we are back to playing some more Simcity tonight on the live stream. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, then this won't be live, this will be an archive video. I think we need to mute that. I can hear my own voice coming from my laptop. Goodbye to that. Right then, so at least I know things are working now. White Sand Springs, this is the city we're doing on the live stream for the region of Desolate Fuzz. And we're going to spend a little bit of time in here this evening, just a little bit. And then we're going to actually move on to a new city. Hopefully when things are going to be running smoothly here. We've been having some ups and downs, haven't we, with this White Sand Springs city, especially with this elite Megatower. But we've got things connected up now, and it looks like we're making a bit of a tidy profit still. Of course, the last time I checked this city was on the previous live stream, which was last Sunday, and we're on Thursday now. So it's been a few days. I'll have to have a quick look around the city to remind myself on where we are. So we've connected up the two Megatowers. We was having major problems with the elite Megatower, but it is now making a profit, which is wonderful to see, because my goodness was that a complete pain. The other Megatower, on the other hand, the standard Megatower, that's been making money for us, no problems. We're getting about 4,000 simoleons per hour from that one, and around about the 1,500 or so simoleons per hour from the elite Megatower. I'm just going to check our power supplies, our water supplies and whatnot, because if we're going to start a new city, I'm going to try and start one close to this one so we can share resources, which all makes sense, I guess. But what I'm going to do with the new city is look at doing some Omega, which, to be honest, I've never done before, so I will have no idea what I'm doing. All I know is that it's a good way to make money, and if it's a good way to make money, then I will certainly want to have a go at it. So we'll be looking at that in the next city, but for now we'll just look. Oh, has that been abandoned? Yeah, no water. I need to look at water supplies then. We've got another abandoned building around somewhere as well. Oh, I thought it was around there, but it's not. Oh, it's down here. It's one of these little small ones. What were their problem? No shoppers. Okay, well there should be enough water now. Garbage might become a little bit of an issue later. I'm going to have to make sure we build a new garbage dump in the new city, because this isn't going to handle everything too well. We've got a sewage treatment plant which is closed. We don't need that open. How are we on water? Because the water table was getting a little bit dry, wasn't it? And it still is a little bit dry. But we're in excess. So while we're in excess, I am happy. And power. Sell power to neighbours. Yeah, we'll keep that on because we're going to want to sell it to our new city. And we have plenty of excess there for our next city also. Hello! Naru Yasha. You the one I was just chatting to on YouTube? I think you are, aren't you? It's good to have you on board. I will just repeat the comments if people are asking questions and stuff in the live stream, just so those who are watching on YouTube at a later date don't get confused when I'm answering things. They don't actually understand what I'm answering. Right then, so I guess we could actually stick another Megatower in, you know, before we move on. That could actually help, because we need quite a bit of industrial demand to be fulfilled here. Sewage, right, okay. Blocked up pipes. Why are we getting blocked up pipes? We're getting blocked up pipes simply because we don't have enough to handle the demand, and it's already been reached. So we are sadly going to have to open our other sewage treatment plant. I don't like this one, the sewage sanitizer. I don't actually know what it's doing with the water that it's supposed to be pumping, but as well as that, maybe it's just putting it around this area, which should be pretty pointless because we've got no water pumping around here. But as well as that, it doesn't actually pump all that much sewage. We've already maxed out the capacity of what we can upgrade this thing to, and it's struggling again. So let's speed things up again, because we are for some reason running in turtle speed, and we do not want to be doing that. We'll get the sewage treatment plant, the standard one, hired and open. Very good. And now can we see where... Alright, we've got a lot of excess now. A lot. 175 compared to... Okay, that'll do. We'll keep that open. How much is that going to cost per hour though? 800 simoleons per hour. That's a lot. But anyway, right, where was I? Okay, Megatowers. We need one that's going to fulfill a little bit of industrial demand here, so we're going to be putting some tech in. Probably some medium and some low wealth as well into that. So if we go to Megatowers right over here, how much is it going to be to plonk down a tech level Megatower? 180,000. Well, I'd say we can just about afford to do that. We've got to do it on a road though, so that makes sense. We'll get a road built. I do not want to delete these buildings. High density street, of course. Nothing else will suffice for our purposes. That looks nice and straight, all curved and then straight-ish. Yeah? What do you think? I guess so. Right then. We'll plonk that across there. Could probably connect it to the highway actually, couldn't we? It's going to cost a bit of money, but... What? Too close to intersection? What are you talking about? Okay, we're going to have to curve it in, I guess. Curve it just a little bit. Nothing excessive. We just want a nice connection going here. Just like that, you see. And where's our Megatower gone? What are people complaining about now? More traffic congestion. Well, look, use the bloody maglev. It's right above your heads. Park your cars and get on the public transport. I've put it there. I can't be held responsible if people don't want to use it, really, can I? Okay, right then, Megatowers. Definitely not going for another stupid elite one. Especially in this area, because it's not even, like, high wealth. Megatower with low tech office level, yes please. You, my friend, can... Oh look, we can probably build a few more of these things later on, which is good to know. For now, maybe we should stick that one there actually. I'm just thinking that we can expand and put another one there later. Should we put it there? Yeah, let's do that. We'll get that built. And we just need to connect the roads up, of course. I like things to look pretty. I'm not sure if it actually has too much of a practical effect on the city, but it's always good to do anyway. You go down there, and down there, and down there, and down there, and anything across here, nothing there. Haha, another road. But where do we want to connect this one? Just be boring and connect it straight back down here? I'm guessing that's going to be the best option. We could curve it around, but there'd really be no point doing that, would there? Look at that nice curvature. Gives people a bit of variety while they're driving. Bit of travel sickness as well, to be honest, but not to worry. Okay, so our next Megatower is plonked down, and whoop-de-doo-dah. We are not making any money. We need more workers to make a profit. That means we need to stick some apartments in, of course, and some sky stations. What are they called? Whatever those things are that do the good stuff of connecting the towers anyway. Right, so apartment level will go for low demand. First of all. That seems like a good choice. Good a choice as any. We'll see what this does. I'm surprised that they're asking for more workers. I mean, what do they think all these are, to be honest? Well, I'm not going to ask too many questions, I'm just going to get on with it. Oh, what's going on there? Is that some weird disconnection in the track that I've just noticed? No, just a bug. Things are going past that just dandy. Skybridge station. Okay, we can actually connect all the Megatowers together. Well, so long as you don't run out of sides on your stations, which I don't anticipate that we will. You're okay, you're okay. Are you making a profit though? Expenses 1700 per hour. Income 1000 per hour. No, you're not making a profit. Why aren't we making a profit over here? That is a question that needs answering. Right then, low tech. We actually need more high wealth and medium wealth staff, which means, first of all, what's the land value like around here? I just want to make sure we can stick some medium wealth and the people are actually going to move in. Well, they will do when we stick a park on this level. Right, okay, apartment level's making a profit, and so's the office level. Wonderful. It's not a massive profit, but it is a profit, so that's a start. And what we need to do now, I'm thinking about sticking a medium wealth in residential. In fact, I am going to do that. Apartment level, medium wealth, that is low wealth, isn't it? Yeah. Right, medium wealth, start construction on that, please. Then perhaps we might require some park of some kind. I'm surprised that commercial hasn't gone up after sticking some of these apartments in, but maybe it will once this one's built. It's always a possibility. May as well just bear with us to change the title of the stream. I don't need part 3 in at the moment. This is going to confuse people. Right, is this built? 60%, that's good. What level do I do the sky bridge on? I don't think it matters, does it? You can still connect them. I mean, it sort of just goes down or up. So at first I thought that to be on the same level, but they really don't. Do something, please. Okay, they're okay. Hopefully the tech is going to max up now. Well, it should do, with all those medium wealth residents. Our profits just shot up again. Always a bonus. Okay, but they're happy with shopping. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're making a tidy profit. Total profit today, 9,000. Yeah, we're making about 1,900 simoleons per hour. We're just going to finish off some of this Megatower, and then we will, I promise, be starting a new city. I know we've been here for a while now, so it's about time we get a move on. Services. Oh, I want to stick some crowns on some of these others as well. We haven't done that yet, have we? Or have we? I can't remember. We'll have a look. Right, park level. Get you going. Everybody needs a park. You need more workers to make a profit. Well, we'll connect the towers, and hopefully then you'll get some. Right then, crown. How much have we got in the way of malls here? You still making a profit? Yeah, you are. Lots, good. Mall. What's wrong with you? No work, moving out, so stop complaining. There's plenty of work around, look. These up here don't actually have enough workers, so go and work there. Right then, crowns. We could build billboards advertising crown, which would increase the profit of the malls. But only on this Megatower. Oh, it does do tech as well, does it? So we've got office tech times 2 and 1 times more. So it'll be 3 levels that will be getting boosted from doing this. I'll say let's go for it. Let's go for it and see what happens. I mean, of course, if you've got a Megatower that's like 8 levels of shopping and office, then that's the best use of the advertising crown. But it's not going to hurt. Now, did we build a crown here? No, because we've got the Sky Station. What crowns can we build on this? We could build another advertising crown or a biodome park crown. I mean, I would like to try some of these out, but we're not approved for them just yet because we need universities, departments of tourism, and all sorts of stuff we haven't yet got. So we'll go for the park. How much is it, by the way? 80,000. Well, it's going to eat into our money, but there you go. Get those built up. And how's our new Megatower doing? It's not quite a Megatower yet. It's more like, well, half a Megatower. But we're getting there. We are making a profit, although not a whole lot, it's got to be said. How many Sims have we got? 113,000. That's actually dropped. Why has that dropped? I would like to know. Ah, look, the advertising crown we've built is sharing it with the rest of the region. And they're still complaining there's no work. Maybe we should build our sky bridge here. Or maybe we should wait another level because it's still not very high really, is it? No, let's build it. Let's get it done. We know we want to get one in anyway. Get them all connected. And it's only 20,000 too, so we can afford that. We can afford that. There's that annoying piece of maglev station that you just cannot get rid of. Maxis, EA, whoever's doing the bug fixing in this game, please get a patch out quickly for this expansion pack. Been waiting long enough now. There's stuff here that needs fixing. So let's get it fixed. I've got this nice high wealth area down here. High wealth futuristic area, I might add. Oh, our garbage is filling up. Our garbage is filling up and we can't get an incinerator in. I don't think. It's got to go over here. But there's no space. Not unless we start deleting things and adding new things in, which I'm not prepared to do just yet. Okay, this skybridge station is going to require more control net signal. And there should be enough, so I'm not sure why it's saying that. Are the floating roads part of the expansion? Yes, they are. They're part of the Cities of Tomorrow expansion pack. So you've got this here, which is the maglev. I'll just very quickly show you that. Over here, look, maglev. You can build it above the roads, which helps with traffic congestion and stick stations in wherever you want. And also you can connect these mega towers to one another with their own special skybridge sections, which is for cars to travel on. And you can connect them all up, and that brings residents and workers between them. And it also helps with traffic. So, yep, that's all part of the expansion. A nice, neat little feature as well. Okay, so we've got the skybridge station built. What we're going to do now is actually connect these together. So we're going to go to the mega towers. I always forget how to do this, but you do it like this. And then you click the skybridge. And then you click the points where you want to connect them. Which is just like that. And that will actually help with commerce and the like. We're also going to connect this one and here. Yeah, it does help with dodgy landscapes, and trust me, this one's got a bit of a dodgy landscape in this city. So we've dedicated this space here for our high wealth Sims. They get to be besides the beach. And look at that, we're all connected now with our mega towers. The maximum amount of levels per mega tower is 8. We're up to level 5 now. 8 levels plus a crown. Although the crowns are different in what they provide to the standard levels. So it's 8 standard levels in the crown, I should say. The reason why I've connected them like this is because we can put another mega tower here later on, as the demand is called for it, and connect them all up again. The only ones that won't be connected are this one here and the one we built here. Otherwise it'll all be sorted. Got a pretty epic city going on here, I think. And I like not doing the standard square block cities that I used to do. Go for a bit more pattern and design. So, okay, it's not the best use of space, but it does just stop everything looking so samey, I would say. Right, how are we doing on profit here? We're still only making about 1,300 simoleons per hour, which could be better. In fact, our profit has dropped by about half, which isn't good. Are we making profit here? Yes, that hasn't changed. No, come off. Okay, our profit has dropped over here substantially. So where are we losing money? Right, okay. We're going to close this one. Watch our profit when we close this. Goes up. I'm going to close that layer though, because, or that level, because it's not doing anything useful for us. Is everything else here okay? I thought I saw a little red thumbs down as if somebody was sad. But we seem to be okay. Right. We do need some more industrial demand fulfilled. Now we've got one park, one apartment. Right, okay, we're going to stick in some more office tech, I think. We're going to go for a medium tech office. I'm not sure what workers that requires. Obviously medium wealth, but hopefully we'll be able to fulfill whatever it asks for. Excuse me. Let's just see. It's high wealth that we're struggling with. We do need some more high wealth sims. We've got an abandoned building there, so if we get that rebuilt, then that actually might help bring in some more high wealth sims. At least that's the general plan at the moment. I just want to get a nice profitable city so that we can move on into our next city positively. Right, this is maxed. That shouldn't be maxed. We'll add a classroom. How much is a classroom? 17,500 per hour. Okay. You go up there. But that will actually increase capacity a substantial amount. By more than 100%. Did we have an education level over here, or am I imagining things? We have, but it's closed. So we're going to keep that closed. Garbage is once again becoming an issue. And that's not going to help our profits, I can almost guarantee it. What are people complaining about here? Ah, right, we're running out of control net. Well, that's not good. That's not good in any way, shape or form. I thought we'd put some control net down. Control net, for anybody wondering, is the new resource that the futurized stuff uses. We're only transmitting 8,000 control net out of a possible 13,000. Okay, we won't go for the upgrade just yet because we need to save some money. Okay, so we've got a few issues here. Let's slow things down a little bit. We need to get some more control net. That's actually quite important. Problem is we're not really going to get any more high wealth sims into the city, and high wealth sims are pretty darn important in order to work in the facilities that add control net. And we've got this garbage problem as well, just to escalate things further. Always good. Recycling, no thank you. Ground scrubber, what's this? Something we're not too interested in at the moment. Can we expand this a little bit further? Yes, we can. That's not going to help us for long though, is it really? I'm kind of thinking we're going to have to shift some of this stuff off. We've got plenty of excess of sewage with this anyway, so if we edit that, bulldoze that and that, that will save us some money over there for starters. And if we get another, what do we need, and what is this, a garbage atomizer. Superheated plasma resolved the quantum uncertainty, confirming that no, the garbage is not there. Very interesting. 1.8 tons per hour, 1.5 tons per hour, 400 per hour, 300 per hour. Okay, so basically it's a nice version of this, but with no pollution. However, with a higher control net usage. We'll stick with this for the time being. We could probably put one there later as well. I'm kind of hoping that's going to sort out our garbage issues for now. And with that done, by the way guys, what other games would you like me to live stream? I was thinking of maybe doing some Diablo or some World of Warcraft, but a lot of people are doing that stuff, so probably wouldn't get many viewers on it, but I guess I could try it, couldn't I? We need more workers to make a profit, and yeah, we have got a lot of demand here. Let's get some workers into this place. Oh, we need high wealth workers, but there's just none around. We have got high demand for them, which I can see. Low wealth apartment level. Thank you very much. I'll get that built. Let's speed things up again. Now, how can I get more high wealth workers in? I really don't know. Maybe we could squeeze some down there. Maybe we could squeeze some down here, in fact. You're not going to get much built there on that precipice, are you? No, not much at all. Think. High wealth is what we want. Just not enough room there, really. I can't. All this is low and medium wealth. They're just going to have to make do with what they've got, I'd say. Is this going to give us some extra profits? I really hope that sticking this apartment level in is going to help this tower. At the moment they're okay. Which is fine, but I want them to actually be making money for us. I want our towers to work for us, not against us. We're on level 7 though, which is a good start. We've almost got this tower complete. And now I think it is making some money for us, yeah. Let me just see what the zoning is around here, the land value. Yeah, it's sort of low wealth, medium wealth, as I would expect, which is absolutely fine for us. Okay. Okay, we're going to leave this city, I think, and start anew. I mean, this will still be in the region, won't be hurting anybody. In fact, it will be helping us with luck, because we can nick the water and the power. And the police, and the fire, and... Oh, have we got enough in the way of clinics and stuff? Because 124,000 people are now living here. And we only have the basic clinic in. Well, I can't actually remember where I put it, but... I'm guessing it's fine, or we'd get a little tag here, wouldn't we? Right, water. Water. It was coming up with a little warning mark, but we're actually in excess, so I'm not sure why it's telling me I should be concerned about that. I won't be. I'll ignore that, unless it's going to tell me something. I know the ground is drying out, but what am I supposed to do about it? Because I'm struggling to replenish the water table here. We could move the water up onto this precipice over here. That's what I'm thinking. but it's going to be hard to find room for it. That's the only problem, so we'll leave it for now. We'll leave it. And we'll leave this city. We're going to go to another city. Question is, which city should we claim? Now, we need one that's connected here so that we can send resources and whatnot. And also, what do we, before I choose a city, if we're going to go for an Amiga centered city, which is going to hopefully help bring money into the region, then we need to know what we're going to need. Manufacture Amiga from crude oil and raw ore. Do you need both crude oil and raw ore, or do you just use one or the other? Okay. Well, we'll try it out. Let's find a city that's got crude oil and or raw ore and see what we can do. I'm kind of hoping in this region there'll be a fair bit of both. Right, so not a lot of water, a fair bit of ore, a fair bit of oil, but not a humongous amount. Over here, no oil. Over here, I'm kind of thinking this place because it has got both oil and ore, and it's looking like quite a nice flat region, flat city, which would be better than the pretty nasty landscape we were just working with. So shall we claim this? Amchitka Mesa. Yeah, I think we should. Looks like a good Amiga city, doesn't it, really? Hey Airzy, thank you for watching the Final Fantasy VII walkthrough. And congratulations on completing the game. Yeah, awesome game that. Right, we've got a nice blank slate to work with here. Awesome. This should be fun. Why is it flashing sewage at me already? FFA has just come out on Steam today. I did not know that. I did not actually know that, but I'm going to look at that, and I'll tell you what, I might play that as another live stream. And then upload the videos that I do onto YouTube. That's good, I'll check that out. Right then, High Density Street. We're not going to start with that. I'm just trying to think how we're going to lay this city out. Should we start getting to the centre again and work our way inwards to outwards, if that makes sense? So we'll find the centre. This is a trick I discovered on the internet. I can't give credit to where I found it because I honestly can't remember. It does cost a bit of money. But that's okay as long as you use dirt roads. Another neatish, well, it's more of a cosmetic feature which I think was added in the expansion, is you get these power lines now as you build the roads, at least the dirt roads. It doesn't actually happen on the standard roads, which is weird, but I don't think you got that in the base version of the game. And it's still telling us all the stuff we've built. Yeah, oh, someone else is saying that I should do the Final Fantasy VIII playthrough. I definitely will, because a lot of people have asked about that. And since I'm live streaming now, it'd be a good excuse to try out another game. Right. I've found the centre, but I've just realised I haven't actually decided what sort of design I'm going for. I don't need to be an exact replica of this city. Not that it could be, based on the fact that this is a nice flat region, flat city, and the other one wasn't. So we'll start off with some low density streets, and we won't go for, I'll tell you what, we'll start off with a square and then we'll put some curves around it. The only thing is I want to make sure there's enough expansion room inside the square, so should we start about there? Is that a bit big, do you think? No, that's good. And then we'll curve around it, sort of like a little flower shape. Could end up looking interesting. Who knows, eh? Who knows? Delete all that jazz. We don't want it. We don't need it. We need to start thinking about how we're going to be getting oil and what was it? Something or other. It wasn't coal, was it? Well, I can't think. My mind's gone completely blank. Right. Where's the pollution in this level? Connect to the highway. Okay, we need to do that first. Now the dirt roads I build are all temporary. Whoa. Doesn't mean I want to be building square ones though, does it really? Hence the random location that I'm putting them in. How do different cities in the same region relate to each other? It's a very good question, and they relate to each other in different ways actually. The first thing is that they're all connected in that you can send resources and services to the different cities. So from this city, for instance, we can send power and water over here, so long as we've got an excess over there. But you can also send things like your fire services, your police, and education as well. They'll travel between cities, Sims will, to visit different schools, hospitals, and you can even gift money from one city to another, so there's definitely that connection there. But also, you can use each city to collect different resources if you want to build great works or whatnot in the region, so there's lots of connections between them. Power. Where's the wind? Right, the wind's going over here. That just gives me an idea of where we're going to start building industrial. But what I want to do is think about buying power, because we should have an excess. Oh, well, that's just telling us our mega city things. Right then, so if we go to power now, see, this is power for the region. We can buy power from our city over here, so we'll do that. And now, despite the fact we haven't built a power station, this city is getting power, which means we can start with our demands. Residential demand first of all. We need to get Sims living here before we can do anything else. Now, the reason this is sort of faded is because this is regional demand. So that demand's based on what this city needs, rather than the city that we're in now. If there was other cities around the region, then it could be any multiple of them. We'll fill that green line in first. Well, speed up a bit. Let's not go too slow. We'll get some Sims in. So we can ignore the dark, faded areas of demand for now. Looks like we're going to need some water. So we could build a water tower. Or we could start purchasing water from yonder. But because our other city isn't producing a lot of water, I'm going to see where the water table is here. Now, there's not a lot of it, in all honesty. I'm going to stick that there for now because it says building a road up out there. But this is really quite temporary, this water tower, and it's not going to last us too long of a time, I wouldn't have thought. Right. So we've got some Sims into the city, which is a good start. And how are our demands? Well, everything's still at 0. I guess they're all happy. What I do need to do is figure out how we're going to start for later collecting coal and whatnot. Coal, is it coal? It's not coal, is it? Let's go to Omega. we need oil and ore. Gotcha. So we will drill, yeah, for oil. Can we see the oil table perhaps? Okay, over here. So that's where we're going to start drilling for oil later. And I'm only looking at this now so we can get our bearings. Mining for, not for coal, for ore. So where's the ore map? Okay, so we've got them in a similar location. Always good to know. With industrial going over here, as we said. Well then, let's get a road going straight through the middle here. Most regions, is it rare to get a flat landscape? Most regions have at least one city with a flat landscape. Why can't I build a road straight down there? Please don't be annoying. That looks about halfway, doesn't it? Yeah, that'll do. I probably shouldn't have put that water tower right there because we're not going to be able to draw our little circular pathway around it. But we'll cross that bridge later. We're actually making a profit here as well. We'll put a bit of commercial in. Not too much. Put some more residential in as well. Ah, very good, very good. Like I said before, these are only temporary connections. Don't worry about the fact that they look pretty silly. Wow, we've got massive regional demand for residential all of a sudden. So we'll certainly be looking at that. And what's going on with sewerage? Well, we need to take care of it really, so we'll just nip on over to region view. And we can buy plenty from out of the city. So our sewage will be taken care of now. Sending all our sewage to out of the city. Right, I'm just trying to think the best way to start things off here because I want to start getting Amiga production underway. But we're going to have to put industrial and all sorts in first, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll arc around here. It's about halfway, I think, isn't it? It's not a perfect arc, to be honest. Let's see if we can just get a straight bit. It looks alright. And I'm going to draw a dirt road, in fact. Right around here. And this is where we're going to stick some industrial buildings. We'll start there for now, I would say. I do just want to keep an eye on our power because we're not using our own power for the time being. Which means if our other city runs out of excess, we could potentially run out of power, which wouldn't be pretty. What else do we need to start doing mining and Amiga and all that jazz? Right, we need 7 industrial buildings, of which we have 4. We require 14 commercial buildings, of which we have 6. So let's get some more residential in, because without residential we won't be fulfilling any other demands there. Might as well fill that in with residential. And that's just there. Go on, have your commercial. And let's see if that's enough then for industrial. Everybody needs staff, which means we're going to need more residential. We'll go to about there, I think. That should bring plenty of people into the city. And we can now build a coal mine. Which sucks, because we don't need a coal mine. What we need is to be able to drill, which we can do. Very good. We need 37,000 simoleons for that. And we require ore, which we can do as well. Okay, that's good then. Just let me see if we can actually start with Amiga production now. If we can start right away, then let's get on with it, I say. No, we still require one more commercial building. Wow, that's annoying because it's going to have to go on its own somewhere. Ah, look, we're making a nice profit though, which is good. Right, there will do. It's okay to mix and match commercial and residential. You just don't want to stick industrial in with the mix. That's not good to do that. We can actually build our Amiga coat factory now. Right, now. We need to... It's pointless doing Amiga at the moment. Let me just check our maps. Where do we have oil? Where's oil? It's down here, look. Right, it's oil we need and ore. So I'm just kind of thinking, if we go straight down there. Or maybe up. Okay. We want it sort of away from these people because they won't like living next to oil diggers and whatnot. And what have you. So let me just once again go on the map just so I don't lose my bearings. Okay, we need to bring that down a bit for that. Okay, that's good. That's good. So we've got ore. Okay, that'll be in a good place for the ore. And this will be in a good place then for the oil. Wonderful. I don't know why I'm going for curvature roads because this is all temporary stuff anyway. Right then, so that's oil. Okay, this road's oil, that road's ore. Gotcha. Right, you can go off now. Silly map. Let's get on with this then, shall we? If we go to city specialisation, oil and ore. I think that's the right way around, isn't it? You know what? I completely forgot. Okay, that's oil. Gotcha. Right, don't move the map now so I get confused. Drilling for oil yet? Interesting. Well, it looks pretty full, doesn't it? Okay, then we'll just stick it there. 390 barrels. Oh dear, it's a bit too close, look. Which means that I probably should have built this residential a little bit further out, but that's okay. As long as we can make some money, then I'm happy to actually get rid of all the residents from this city and bring them in from elsewhere. But let's get this thing hired. What I'm going to want to do is not sell this on the global market, although I'm not getting a choice about the matter yet. Yeah, let's get a sign down for it. Always useful. It's taken a long time to get workers down here. It's all connected, isn't it? Yeah, it's all connected, so we should be seeing them There we go, it's more like it. That'll just be opening now in a moment. At least that was the theory. Why is this not opening? It needs medium wealth workers, maybe? Okay, we'll stick some medium wealth workers in there. Plonk that in first. Plonk that down. Oh, that's a bit big. Yeah, let's go for some of these smaller ones here. What this will do is increase the wealth area of the land. So this dark bluish area will be medium wealth. So these houses will bring medium wealth sims in. Okay, so somebody asks, if you go bankrupt, what happens? If you run out of money, then you get a warning on the screen saying that you've run out of money and you need to take emergency measures. That means you can take a bond out or send in some money from another city. If you can't do either of those things, if you don't have any other cities that have money, or if you've already taken out your bonds or whatnot, then the city is over. That's it. So yeah, you do want to be a little bit cautious with how you're spending your money early on until you start making a nice profit. And the oil well is working now. We're storing oil. Awesome. So we'll look at building our Omega factory. Omega Co. We do need 30,000 and we're not quite there yet. I could take out a bond, or we could just be a little bit patient and wait for it. Yeah, I know you're buying power from Fuzzfinger in White Sand Springs. I told you to do so. You can see the roads are starting to futurise here as well. That's thanks to the AR Athletic Centre. If you put futurised stuff down, then the entire region or area of that city becomes futurised. So that's why you can see these little additions to the houses around this area as well. Now this is going to be full pretty quick, so I hope we can get some profit soon to start using this oil that we are drilling for. And will we get enough here? Yep, 30,000. That should just about do the trick. We are going to use all our money, but hey. Omega factory. Now where are we going to put this? Okay, let's bring our dirt road out a tad. We'll probably have to wait for the next hour before we build it though. Oh no, there it is, it's just passed. I was going to say we're going to use the money on the road. That'll do nicely. And we'll put that down right about there. Look at that. We got our first Omega Co factory. We just need to get some people in there working it. Come on, come on, come on. I want to see what this thing does. Hopefully makes us lots and lots of money. We might have to put some more delivery trucks in as well, because one probably isn't going to cut it. Should we do that now? Nah, let's wait. I don't want to spend all our money at once, as they say. That wouldn't be a good idea. I'm guessing we're going to have to wait until the morning before that gets hired, which is a little bit annoying. What's going on here? Still requires sim workers. Need crude oil. Well, you should be getting that. Okay, I can understand you need oil. Import. No, we should be getting oil. Okay, and they're not asking for oil anyway. They're asking for ore. Gotcha, so we do need to actually have both ore and oil. Yes, this is really live. Thank you for joining us. SVPRS, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, if presuming of course it is meant to be pronounced. So this is our second city of the region, just for those who are tuning in. Our first one here, we've gone for an academy city. We built some mega towers and we left it in a bit of a tidy profit, which I was pleased about. But this is our second city and we're going for an Amiga central city, which I've never done before, so I'm learning it as we go. We've got an oil well in. There's our Amiga factory, but they need ore. So we've got this road here which is connected nicely to our ore. The houses here aren't going to be best pleased about this, for which I apologise to them in advance. If we just go onto our maps, I just want to see exactly how far the ore goes out. Not too far. I mean, I guess we could build that path there like that. Maybe stick something there. It's a bit further away from them then. But they'll still complain. I think wherever you put it, they're just going to complain, unfortunately. Right then, so city, mining, mine for ore. We've not got the money for it. We nearly have though. We could take a bond out, or maybe we could actually send some money over. Although, last time I played Simcity... Oh, right, well, thanks for being a subscriber. Awesome. Right, yeah, last time I played Simcity... What was that? I've lost my train of thought now. Anyway, forget that. Whatever I was saying. Oh, yeah, I was going to send money across, wasn't we? We need to go to region view. I don't think we can send money straight from here, can we? First of all... Where's simoleons? Okay. We need to actually go over to this city here and then gift it across to our new city, if that makes sense. Which means a couple of loading screens. Kind of annoying, but we can live with that, I am sure. Yes, like I said, thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber and you're watching this, then by all means, please check my YouTube channel out. There's a load of SimCity stuff over there if you like that. And you can subscribe. Region view is what I want. Let's send some money. That city looks measly from up here, doesn't it? Measly. We need power still. How can we still need power? We are buying power and there should be excess over here. Right then, gifting. Simoleons. How much have we got? 117,000. Should we start by 8? I don't want to wipe us out completely. Hopefully that's not going to take too long to go. We'll go to cheetah speed. Is that our money there? I hope not, because where the heck is it going if it is? That's it. You need to come back. Right now. Don't ask me what that's doing. I think that's our money, isn't it? Right then, okay. Let's load the city up and see when the money's coming through. Yeah, I've got an academy in our other city. But, you know, you pay for the expansion, so you've got to try all things. And according to the box of the game, Amiga is the profit maker, the academy isn't. So I'm just going to put that to the test. Right, the money hasn't come through yet. Let's speed. Stop slowing down, that's annoying. If I want you to slow down, I'll slow you down. There's that dosh. Good, good, good. Which means now we'll slow down again. And city specialisation, yada yada. It's a bit too close. Let's get another road. I know this is annoying, but I just want to get this in properly. Right then, city specialisation. That seems like a good a place as any. We'll get this open and then we will hopefully be fulfilling everything we need in order to use our Amiga. Our Amiga has already got 2,000 out of 6,000 maximum amount of barrels of oil. So we'll get the ore coming in, so please hurry up and open. I want to test. Ah, we need some more industrial. Fair enough, we'll get some industrial in. Amiga should actually convert some of these buildings, the way I understand it. Just go to about there for now. Maybe we could build on the other side, but we'll wait. I just want to check our power, because it said we was running low on power. And I don't want to be running low on power. We are in a deficit. Wind power. We'll stick that in temporarily, I think. Wind power doesn't bring a lot into the city in the way of power, but for me, I'll just use them temporarily because they're so cheap to build, and while you've got a small city, it seems pointless building like a coal power plant or whatnot. But we don't seem to be getting enough power from our other city, which is why I've plonked that in there. Is this open yet? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we're getting 3.5 tons per day of ore. We've only got one delivery truck on each. But if we could start getting that over here, then maybe we'll start actually producing. I'm guessing there's already an Amiga production line. I think that's what that is, isn't it? Yeah. So we don't need to put that in, but that will create Omega for us. What are we going to do with this Omega? That's an excellent question. We could produce drones if we make processors, which will reduce traffic. Extraction pod, keep the flow of ore and oil coming. Plop this on a crude oil or raw oil deposit and it will suck the ground dry. Ah, that's interesting. So that's going to be a quick way of getting your resources. Very interesting. Okay, and there's the pipeline you need to build in order to connect it all up. That makes sense. We've got 5 months supply. A minute ago it said we have 52 months. But nice if it made its mind up. Still need ore. Why are we not getting any ore over here? I mean, I guess we could connect these up, these roads, couldn't we? Again, these are only temporary roads, these dirt ones, which is why I'm not too concerned about the, whatever you want to call it, the pattern or the design. But, getting a bit of traffic as well. Maybe they could come over here though. Come this way, look. Deliver straight to the factory then. Let's get some more delivery trucks in. Well, we'll get one more in for now. Okay, 2 more. We're not selling this on the global market, are we? I'm not sure how to tell anymore. Oh no, it needs to be done from a trade depot, doesn't it? Trade depot. Which we don't have yet, I would say. Or what is that thing? Is that part of this building over here? Must be. I've not seen that before. Right, a lot of the ore that it's collected has gone. But where's it gone? Ah! Ha ha! Look at this. Ah, great. It's all blown over to our other city as well. Not good. Right, so are we actually going to be making a profit now? Yeah, blue juice. That's got to be a good start, hasn't it? It's more like purple juice, actually. I mean, it's Amiga. What is Amiga? Or Omega, as my American friends would say. Omega. But no, I'm not American, so I will say Omega. Right, and so we're producing it now, which is good. I'm not exactly too sure what we're supposed to be doing with it. Oh, we need to get some fire services because we're going to be burning down in a minute. So we'll nip on over to the region view. Fire. We can't We haven't got enough in our other city. So what we'll do is we could build a fire station over in this city. But we could also build one over here, I guess, as well, couldn't we? Okay, we'll do that. Why not? Why not? We'll build a little small one. Right there. Probably have to be demolishing some buildings, I would say. Yeah, it's either blue or purple. Maybe it's just bluish purple. Right, we're not getting a whole lot of ore, that's the only problem. Why are we not getting ore? We're just not mining enough. Maybe we should mine some more. Let's get another delivery truck in. More ore. Well, that sounds good. We'll get that in. Not a lot over there, is there? How much are these? 40 per hour. That's not a whole lot, is it? Does it increase the amount we can store? No, it doesn't. So I'm not going to put 3 in for a minute or two. I don't want this to be filling up to capacity because then we're not going to be making any money from it in any way, shape or form. Right, they need ore. We need garbage disposal. Back to region view. Oh no, yeah, big money. 3,000 simoleons per hour. I haven't even touched taxes yet either. Right. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, garbage. Oh man. We're going to have to put our... I don't want to put a garbage factory in. I really don't. Let's just nip over to our other city. See if we can sort out why it is we can't. Maybe we haven't chosen to sell garbage disposal. Rubbish disposal. Here it is. You can go there. We could put that there, but we're going to need to delete some road before we do. But that would mean deleting the power plant, which I don't want to do. This isn't impressive at the moment. I'm going to delete this bit of road here. Oops, didn't mean to delete that. Oh well. If that's deleted, I don't need to delete the road. Instead, we will just build this down a little bit more. Stick another one of those in. Yeah, might as well go for another 2. Or not. Well, that'll do. Why can't I give my garbage trucks over to the other city? There should be an option to do that, shouldn't there? Maybe I have to gift it. Yeah, that's probably right. I have to gift it. Gift garbage. Yes. 3. They can have 4. Probably don't need it right now, but... And health. What can we do in the way of health? Ambulances. Yeah, 2 for now. We don't want to drain everything from our current city. Power. Needs more power. That's interesting. We're going to have to actually build a power station here, I think, because we're just... No. We need to expand our current power station. That's got to be the best way to do it. Region view. Yeah, I'm not going to bother gifting fire trucks just yet because we've got a fire station now, which is why I didn't do it. But I might have to in a bit. Although I've only got one of the small fire stations in the first city, not the major one that you can build. Right, what was I looking for? So I got an itchy nose. Power, wasn't it? Okay, we need to expand our power station. We could build an advanced coal generator. The only difference, actually, is that it burns more coal for less pollution, and we'll forget that. We have now got an excess again, though, so I'm kind of hoping we can buy more power. Could I stream some WoW? Yeah, I do still play WoW, not as much as I used to. The only thing is, I'm not really in a raiding guild at the moment. I don't do PvP, so it'd be difficult to know what exactly to stream. I mean, I guess I could level a character and stream that, but I'm guessing for a lot of people that'd just be quite boring to watch. And something to think about, though. If people want to watch that, maybe I could do it. The only mum on the run. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, you're watching live as we start and hopefully don't butcher up this second city of our region. Now, what was I doing? Oh yeah, power. I think we're okay for power now. Am I right on that? Yeah, we're buying exactly what we need, so that's fine. Waste disposal shouldn't be a problem now because we are in fact being gifted some garbage trucks. Don't know where they are though. And we are once again producing Omega. We're going to need to get some more delivery trucks in though for sure on this. Might as well max these out. At least then if there's anything here in the way of oil or ore over here, we can get that straight across. Right, we need to be getting more than we are getting. But 6,000 simoleons isn't going to cut it, so let's speed things up again. But look at this. This Omega factory we've got is actually producing a tidy profit. We've got 866 sims, but 2,500 simoleons per hour coming in, which isn't too bad at all. This thing only costs 100 simoleons to run. Local deliveries of... yeah, of course we do want that. What do we need to start building some of this other stuff later? We need a headquarters. I'm not sure where we get that from. Right then. Okay. Where in the world do we get a headquarters from? I'd have thought that would have been under here, but apparently it's not. Is it under trading? I mean, it might be on the trade headquarters. Because I'm guessing we can sell our Omega on the global market for massive sums of money. The only... oh, what's this? Ah, there's the Omega headquarters, the Omega co-headquarters, but I can't build that yet because we're not making enough money, although we are very close to doing so. Well, about half. That's not bad for our first effort, is it really? What I want to know is what we can do with... oh right, look, it does it automatically. These buildings are now owned and operated by Omega Co, which is increasing the amount of money they're giving us per hour. That's why we're making all this extra profit. This Omega itself isn't actually doing anything for us, which is why there's no profit on here, or income or expense, but it is adding it onto these other buildings. Does it do it to the commercial as well? I think it will. Yes, it is, yeah. So we've got commercial here, and each one is doing more money than it would be, thanks to our Omega Co. So now I'm guessing the more industrial and commercial we build, the more money we're going to make. Of course, we are going to require residents in order to satisfy the demands for the new factories we are going to build. And I am going to build some new factories now. Okay, that might be a little bit excessive, but we'll see how we get on there. If we do a nice bubble across there, perhaps. Boing, boing. Right, I'm going to pause this. Yeah, that's right, yeah. The more industrial we make, the more money we make. I'm guessing is the general concept of Omega. I'm starting to get the hang of this, I think. But I just want to make sure we're going to have the workers to fulfill that demand. Maybe a Megatower would be useful then, just to stack that up with residents. And then we can just stick a load of industrial and commercial everywhere. That's what I'm thinking anyway. A load of a couple of Megatowers, just the basic ones, which we obviously couldn't build yet. Look at that, we've built that industrial. Look at our profits now. Right, let's upgrade these roads. I said they were temporary, but they seem to be working well for us. Go on then, we'll go to low density streets. What I'm going to do is get some more low density street down here. And we'll get some more industrial going on. I mean, we do just need to check that we're not running out of jobs or running out of workers, and we are. So we do need to get some residential in. A little bit annoying, because I just want to get loads of industrial in to start making some money for the region. But we'll get some good old residents in. They are important, I guess, after all. Boeing is what I'm thinking, and some space for a Megatower later. Seems like a good idea. I'm just pausing this because people aren't going to be happy that I'm disconnecting the highway. Temporarily, I might add. Temporarily. We'll go for a nice curvature. Is it 2 layers that we go for, is it? I think so. Right about there. And just the standard connection. Then we can connect that up again. Yeah, it's about there, looks good. Open up again. Well, unpause I should say. And let's get some of that commercial, residential in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't want it on the dirt road. Not yet anyway. Not until we've chosen what we're going to do with the design of this place. Right, I'm hoping now that that's going to make sure there's some more workers around, which should in turn fill up our industrial areas and boost our profits up. I've never seen a city with 1,000 people in making this much money. Well, actually I probably have, but that's usually by increasing profits. I mean taxes and stuff, which we could do actually, couldn't we? We've only got low wealth, so let's boost it up to 12%. People might complain about that, but they'll get over it. 6,500 simoleons per hour. And the reason I can adjust all the different wealths here is because we have a department of finance in our region. I don't actually have a town hall here, but I don't want one just yet either, so. Still not quite getting enough resources over here, and now we need water. That would make sense because we've only got this tiny little water tower which isn't even on a major part of the water table anyway. So we'll go to water here. Where are we in the way of water? Oh, well, that's typical, isn't it? We could get some water over there. Not a lot though. There's not a lot here at all in any way, shape or form, to be honest. And there's not much in our other city to send across. Okay. Was it over here I saw some water? Let me just check that. Where's the water map? No, we want a nice curvature going on. There we go. And now we'll go for a straight section. And we can put in some water. We'll go for the water tower, but later on we can delete it, and if there's any water left, put in another water station. Unpause again. You should have some water in just a moment. This city is almost making as much money as our other city, which is a huge metropolis in comparison. What would be awesome, and I know you're not going to be able to do it, so I'm not even going to try, is if you could connect Megatowers in between cities within the region. That would be nice. That really would be nice. But like I say, it's just not going to be possible. Okay. So have we got workers now? Yes, we have. We do need a heck of a lot more workers though. Remember, dark green is regional demand, which I'm not too fussed about. It's the lighter colours for city demand, which we are interested in. I'm going to build a Megatower, you know. I am. I'm going to build a Megatower. We'll get some decent amount of people in, and then we can just go all out with building all this industrial and commercial and whatever else people want. I'm wondering if Amiga does affect the tech and commercial in the Megatower. I would like to find out if that's possible. Yeah, that's a good point actually, and I think we can build that. Somebody mentioned, the only mum on the run mentioned that we can build the new sewage treatment facility, which plonks clean water down into the system. So yeah, we could build that around here. We'll do that later. I'm not doing that now. But good idea. Good idea. Right then, anyway, let's not get sidetracked. Police. We've not got any police here yet, have we? That's something we will have to remedy, especially if we do build a Megatower. We are going to have to be cautious about the power situation and the water situation. We're not quite at capacity yet with this thing, so I would like to adjust that. Right then, why is our profit coming down? Well, our Amiga's doing a nice bit of money for us. Upgrade roads to increase density. Okay, if that's what you want, then that is what you'll get. Let's just go straight for high density, shall we? May as well do this one as well for future use. I'm only upgrading the areas here where we're going to have industrial. And look, this should hopefully do something decent to our profit margin, which is already fairly high. It has come down a bit, but it's going to be fluctuating at the moment anyway. Right. So what am I doing? Think about building a Megatower. I don't want to be running out of fire and health and all that jazz though, to be honest. So we'll get some fire trucks in. How much are these going to cost me? 200 per hour. I think we can afford that. We'll put 2 in. We'll put a bell in as well. And a sign. You need a sign. And should we get a police station in? Yeah. I'm not going to get police from my other city for various reasons, which I'm not going to go into just yet. And I'm not going to add any more police cars in either. We'll get that hired and opened. Very good. How's our wind power plan doing? How are we on power? We're in deficit by 3.5. That can't go in anywhere. Okay. These are only dirt cheap. Look, 5,000 simoleons each. And now we're out of deficit. The reason it's on 0 is because we're buying power from our other city. At least I'm thinking that's why it's on 0. It's just buying the amount we need. Right. Now, Megatower. We'll build a road across. Let's start with medium density street, I'm thinking. Build that to about there. That to about there. So it's not so rigid looking. And then we'll build our straight bit. I guess we can connect up here as well now, can't we? Which will mean we no longer need this dirt road. That'll be obsolete. It's going to pause a second because that dirt road is dragging the highway off a bit. It looks a bit stupid. Just make sure we use the right one. That's better. All connected again. And we could connect up here later as well, just to help with traffic flow problems. But I'm thinking here we're going to stick the Megatower, the first Megatower, I might add. Whoa, is that an abandoned building? Too many deaths. Well, stop killing your staff. Delete all that stuff. Everybody else okay? Yeah. They all want some Amiga. I'd love them to have it, but they're not getting much in the way of oil. We need to get more oil. Well, there's plenty here. There's 1,000 barrels of it, in fact. Our delivery trucks are slacking in getting it across. I hope they're going the easy way. There's no traffic down there. Come on, stop messing around. Get it to the Amiga factory. Right then. Now, Megatower, where was I? Megatowers. 120,000 simoleons. Don't tell me you need oil. I know you need oil. If we built a trade port, we could actually buy oil. But I'm not sure if that's actually going to help hinder our profits rather than help us, so I'm not going to do that just yet. Instead, we are going to get this Megatower built. Now, do I take out a bond measure? Or do I wait a couple of more hours just to get to that 120,000 that we need? We haven't had to take a bond out yet. I guess we could wait a little bit longer and do it then. So just a reminder, folks, if you haven't checked out the YouTube channel that I do, there's a whole host of SimCity content over there you might be interested in checking out. So please feel free to go and subscribe to that. I would really appreciate it. And if you're checking me out on the live stream for the first time, then go ahead and click favourite, or follow rather, on the Twitch channel. That would be awesome too. We're okay actually in the way of ore. It really is oil. The delivery trucks are slacking. Don't know if it's going to help in any way, but I am just going to connect the road there. You never know. It might just give them more options. The AI in this game isn't the best, so we'll see if that does anything. We do actually have enough now for the Megatower. So that will be now. We're not going for the Elite Megatower. If you've been watching the previous live streams, then you'll know what sort of problems they are causing at the minute. Let's hope Maxis get on the case and fix all those bugs. Okay, we can't put it in a nice square position. So we'll just stick it there, look, shall we? I hope I built the right one with apartments. I must have done, surely. Let's get some of this demand fulfilled. And then we can do a whole lot of industry. What I'm thinking, though, is, does anybody know if Amiga will affect the office tech in the Megatower? Or not? Or do I have to actually build industrial buildings? I would like to know that. And still need oil. Look, there's plenty of oil here. Why are they not getting across to the Amiga factory? We can't build any more delivery trucks, can we? No. All we can do is just rely on the ones we've got, which are pretty useless at the minute. And we need to connect the roads. Do not forget about connecting the roads. Let's go for high density here, because I'm bound to forget later when we upgrade around it. That looks good. And over here. There we go. They're okay. I'm sure they could be better, but they're okay. Right, that has boosted up our population. They want more park or shopping levels. Well, we'll put a park on for now because it's cheap. Although I'm pretty sure they actually want more shopping. But we'll do a park. Can't go wrong with a park. It's kind of looking all a bit random, isn't it, the layouts we've got going here. But that's good. We had a little bit more pattern and design over in our other city. So I don't mind a little bit of randomness over here. Well, we'll delete those. We need to find out how we're going to get oil across. I'm kind of thinking we're going to have to think about buying some on the global market. Annoying as that might be, we might just have to. So, where are we on trade? Import, export, yeah. Okay. Well, this needs to be near the entrance, really. Now, we'll stick it here. It doesn't matter. There's not a lot of traffic, is there, so. What I'm going to do is actually purchase crude oil. Because we just can't seem to keep up with the demand that we need. Right, so we'll stick some trucks down. Hang on, where's the... Okay. Stick these in. How much are these? 50. Okay. That'll, yeah, well, that'll do. Get the sign in. And we've got freight shipping. I don't want freight shipping. I want oil. Crude oil. 2,000 barrels of it. Now we can manage global market deliveries. Crude oil. Import, please. And I know that it's not cheap to buy resources. But we'll see what that does to our profit. 10,000 simoleons. That's not cheap. Per 1,000 barrels. At the moment we've got nothing. So we'll see how we get on with that. Hopefully our delivery trucks won't mess about too much. Nice bit of traffic there that we're going to have to deal with. How's our Megatower doing? Oh look, they are happy with the part level. That's useful. Means we haven't got to do any more work with this, but we did get some nice extra simoleons. Sims for our trouble. I've stuck that there because when it has got oil, it should be close enough to our Amiga factory to restock it quite quickly. That's the theory anyway. But at the minute, we haven't got any oil there. I'm not sure why that's not getting oil actually. Maybe it's just, like I said, we didn't build it so close to the entrance. Which means the delivery trucks are struggling. Well, there we go. We've got our first 1,000 barrels. And I'm sure it cost a bit of money. Wow, they didn't stay there long either, did they? Look, it's filling up at last. We've got oil. It's still in the orange, but it is filling up. Wonderful. We are getting oil from the global market. And, yep, our industrial factories seem to be happy with that fact. Which means I am happy with that fact. Marvellous. Very good, very good. Well, to be honest, folks, I think we're going to leave the live stream here today. I think we've got quite a bit done. We've got a brand new city started. And it's all looking a bit messy, but it's bringing in money, which is all that matters at the end of the day. So I'm going to say thank you for watching. Please remember to click the follow button on Twitch and the subscribe button on YouTube. if you want to support me, just keep checking back on my content. That's all I ask. Take care, folks, and I'm going to end the stream here, and I'll see you all next time. Yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to join me on... When are we starting again? Sunday we'll be going for more SimCity. Although someone suggested that Final Fantasy VIII I should be live streaming as well, because that's out on Steam now, and I think that's a good idea. I might do that. I don't know when, but I might do that. Right then, anyway, I'm going to end the stream.